Hello everybody, this is Elena Spicer, and today I'm going to work on prompt number 4, Leaves, for Release the Craftin' Junk Journal Ephemera Challenge. And I'm going to make one of my favorite things that I like to make, which is just clusters. And I have them sort of partially set up here. I looked at Release the Craftin' Pinterest board that Priscilla talked about in her videos, and she has this posted on her blog as well, just to see if I can get some ideas from there. It's a really beautiful Pinterest board, so if you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend taking a look. But on that board, at the very end, there was an image where it was a animal skeleton on the forest floor, and there were leaves growing out of it, and then there was a quote that said, "Here in the forest where quiet souls roam, treasured dreams and bones find a home." And so I sort of thought about that, because when I think about leaves, one of the things I think about is forest floor and decomposing and things like that. And so that's what was on my mind, and I thought that I would use leaves in that way, and then also add bones. So I have, this is from one of the Tim Holtz sets, and I just embossed these. These leaves are from another set by Release the Craftin' digital printable set, and it's called Watercolor Woods. So the leaves that are shaped, or not shaped, but that have this watercolor effect, come from there. So that's what I'm going to create, and of course I also like to have a focal image on my clusters. So that's what these ladies are doing here. On a couple of them, and then on another one I have a different one. And then I also used a die cut by Tim Holtz as well, and my manual die cutting machine to die cut these leaves, and the paper is a jelly print. So I did a couple jelly prints to prepare for this challenge, and so that's what I've been using, the paper, for this. And then let me think about the bone, where I would like to place it. Yeah, I really like making clusters. They're just easy and fun to make, and also when you use them, there are so many possibilities. Sometimes I just like to use them as a focal image on a page, junk journal page. Other times you can attach it to another paper and create a belly band. You can also create a tuck spot by attaching them in the corner somewhere. So there are definitely a lot of possibilities. So here's my first cluster, and I will see if maybe I will add something else to it. The second cluster just uses pretty much the same materials, and again, this watercolor leaf is from Release the Craftin' printable set called Watercolor Woods. And by now I really like stitching, so I'm just loosely attaching these clusters or these papers to each other, and then I'm definitely going to do some stitching at the end. But I was trying to use different variety of leaves for this prompt. The ones that are coming from printables, the ones that are some on the paper that I'm using, and then the die cuts as well. I'm using these frogs for the focal image here, and then I will probably put this leaf at the top. So yeah, I would definitely say that clusters are some of my most favorite things to make when it comes to junk journaling. Maybe right here or right here. I think I like it on the bottom better. Okay, so that's the second one done. And I will see maybe there's something else that I will want to add to them. And the last one is really large. It has this really cool watercolor mushroom again from that very same set. And then my focal image is really large here, so this one definitely would look striking on a page as a main focal element, focal point. And again, I just really love this mushroom as well. Nice and large, so let me see. So just need to put the glue mostly on the bottom. Yeah, so again, focal points. These clusters can be focal points. They can be attached on top of other elements. They can be used to create belly bands. They can be used to create tuck spots. You can also make a really large journaling card. Just use different paper for background and attach these on the top. So there are a lot of possibilities with these. Originally wanted to put it under the mushroom, so let me see if I can still unstick it a little bit. Yep, that worked. Okay, and then they have one more leaf to use. So here we are. That leaf will go here, and probably the bone will go somewhere here. And again, if you look at that image on Pinterest, it looks nothing like what I am making at all, but it's just that it's an idea. Just by looking at that image, it's an idea that I had. So I do recommend looking at the Pinterest board if you need inspiration, if you're feeling like you could use some inspiration. So here are the 3 clusters. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, and I will go stitch around, and then I will think if maybe there's anything else I want to add, but I think they look good as they are right now. So I will be back to show you how they look at the end with stitching. And here are my finished clusters. So this is one of them, and I did decide to add a little bit of washi, so I felt like something was missing a little bit. And then one with the frogs for the focal point. And the last one, it might be my favorite one because it's just so giant. And besides using the clusters in the way I already mentioned, another thing you could do is make it attach it to the cover of your journal too. Making them so large definitely has a lot of possibilities. Well, thank you very much for watching my video. I will be back soon with prompt number 5, which is, I can't think. Dirt. Prompt number 5 is dirt. Thank you for watching. Bye.